Hi guys, welcome back to another Draw With Me video. In this video we will be drawing a super cute cat. This was just a random sketch that I decided to do last night, so I thought I would make a video out of it. The materials that I have used for this little sketch are all of the above here. So we'll start first with the paper. The paper is just some good old natural sketching paper. It's sort of like, really thin recycled paper. You can get this at your local art store. I pay extremely cheap for this. Yeah, sketches, yeah! But it's always good to have as a sketching material, so I do a lot of drawings actually on this brown paper. Next, of course, it's the most important material that you will need. It is the pencil. So just to draw the general cat, I have used for this video Jumbo Grip. It is sort of like a fat, thicker pencil. It is from Faber Castell. And you also need your eraser. On top of that, the Polychromos pencil crayons that I have used are all from Faber Castell. You of course need white. So on the brown paper, it's always really nice to use white. It stands out a lot more. This is actually part of the reason why I use the brown sketching paper, just because the white is so prominent. So you need your white. For the cat, I've only used 3 colors. So I used a light pink, which is light flesh color for sort of like a skin tone. I've also used a light gray, which is warm gray number 2. And I also used warm gray 5. So it's a darker variety. To further accentuate the shadows within the fur and other parts of the cat, I also used a Faber Castell PITT Artist Pen Cold Gray number 3. I probably don't need to tell you guys this, but you definitely need to sharpen your pencils if you want to have a really nice sketch. So never use dull, always sharpen. For the background color, I've used a really nice bronze acrylic color. So it's bronze. It's made by the company Lascaux, don't know which one. It's Swiss, from Switzerland. And yeah, it creates a brilliant shiny background. I really like it. I'm most likely going to buy it in silver and gold as well. But for this one I use bronze and just a regular regular brush. This is one of my watercolor brushes, but it also works fine for acrylic. So I hope you enjoyed this video. To start off the sketch, I take one sheet of brown paper and my jumbo pencil, and I start to sketch a circle. So for like any sort of pet or animal that you're drawing, you always need to start with a circle to outline the basic shape of the head. For this one, I'm doing sort of a 3/4 view of the cat, which is a little bit more difficult, but it's actually the style I really like to draw in, 3/4. Once you're done with the circle, the basic shape of the head, you can start with your reference points or your reference line. Basically what you want to do is sketch the reference points, so the reference of the eyes, the angle of the head. So here you add lines, the angle of the head, and the angle of the ears as well. So I made the mistake of actually putting the cat's nose a little too low. You'll see later on I actually changed that. Generally speaking, cat's eyes and nose are pretty close together. So the nose should be sort of higher up on the face of the cat at this point. This is quite low.
Ever since the day that you went away.
I'm erasing everything. It was all wrong. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. This is all part of the drawing experience. The more you draw, the more you sketch, the better you get. If you need as well, you can of course have a reference photo. So I have actually used a reference photo of a kitten. This helps a lot to really pay attention to the details of the kitten, the shadowing, the way that the fur moves, and as well as the expression in the cat's eyes. So I do have a reference photo. And I actually would recommend that you would get a reference photo. Drawing from your memory, drawing from your mind is pretty hard talent to get. So if you guys can do it, that's really incredible. At this point, this is sort of something that I need, is still a reference photo, and that's totally fine. That's perfectly okay.
You've been sending flowers to me, flowers today, flowers today. Instead of sending flowers,
once you're done the basic outline of your sketching, you can actually start to erase and fill in more detail. So here I start to add fur, so you can see the outline of the fur, which overlaps the actual basic sketch. And what you're doing is basically adding more detail to the actual sketch.
You've been sending flowers, flowers to me. Flowers today, flowers today. Instead of sending flowers, come back to me and hold me in your arms again. Flowers, flowers to me. Flowers today, flowers today. Instead of sending flowers, come back to me and hold me in your arms. Sending flowers to me. Send me no flowers today. Instead of sending flowers, come.
So once you're done with the details of the sketch, you can start filling in with some of your Polychromos pencil crayons. I start with the extreme white of the kitten's fur. So the right side of the face is actually the brightest side of the face. So the shadows will be mostly on the left side of the cat's face. When you're drawing a kitten's face or any sort of pet, you want to pay attention to which way the fur actually goes. So based on your reference photo, you can see the movement of the fur, and you really want to capture this with the strokes of your pencil. And when drawing fur, I would advise to do the strokes based on the length of the fur. So for this cat, the strokes are quite long, since it does have long fur. If you're drawing a short-haired dog, for example, like a pug, you want to keep it you want to keep the strokes quite short.
You've been sending flowers, flowers to me. Flowers today, flowers today. Instead of sending flowers, come back to me and hold me in your arms again. Flowers, flowers to me. Flowers today, flowers today.
And for the eyes, I start with one of the darker grays. I do the outline and I fill it in with a blue color. So I have a light blue and I have a darker blue, and then I overlap with the dark gray on top to create a very minimal color effect. Also, don't forget to add the glare in the eyes. This really brings life to your portrait. So I use just the regular white pencil.
You've been sending flowers, flowers to me. Flowers today, flowers today. Instead of sending flowers, come back to me and hold me in your arms again. Flowers, flowers to me. Flowers today, flowers today. Instead of sending flowers, come back to me and hold me in your arms. Sending flowers to me. Send me no flowers today. Instead of sending flowers, come back to me and hold me in your arms again. You've been sending flowers to me. Send me no flowers today. Instead of sending flowers, come back to me and hold me in your arms again. Ever since the day that you went away, you went away, you went away. Ever since the day that you went away, you went away, you went away. Sending, you went away, you went away, you went away. Ever since the day that you went away, you went away, you went away. You've been sending flowers, flowers to me. Flowers today, flowers today. Instead of sending flowers, come back to me and hold me in your arms again. Flowers, flowers to me. Flowers today, flowers today. Instead of sending flowers, come back to me and hold me in your arms. Sending flowers, flowers to me. Flowers today, flowers today. Instead of sending flowers, come back to me and hold me in your arms again. Flowers, flowers to me. Flowers today, flowers today. Instead of sending flowers, come back to me and hold me in your arms again.
So for this part of the video, I will be using a Studio Bronze, actually, yeah, sort of a copper color for the background. So here I drew the circle, sort of like, kind of looks like a halo around the cat's head. But I'm going to be trying something new, so I'm going to be using acrylic paint. It is bronze. I've only used it once in my other paintings, and it turned out really, really nice. So I'm going to give it a go with the with the cat. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but I hope that it turns out okay. So basically, this acrylic, I think we need to give it a shake first. So if you're wondering why I have the minion here, basically I'm using it as a paint palette because I have nothing else right now. Ah, this is super liquid. Let's see, it's very liquid. Okay, wait, let's just do that for now. And let's start. I hope. Ooh, it's very, very strong color. Actually, I'm not sure if this is going to turn out really well with the cat. But it's, you know, all about experimenting, right? I'm gonna make sure to get it in the creases of the cat's fur. So if you can try to use a thinner brush to really get it in the thin parts of the fur. This slides on really easily. Again, it is acrylic paint. I'm not using the proper paper. So the paint is actually not working that great with the paper. You can see already that it's starting to wrinkle. But let's use this minion as our paint palette. He kind of looks like Rudolph. Alright.
You've been sending flowers, flowers to me. Flowers today, flowers today. Instead of sending flowers, come back to me and hold me in your arms again. Flowers, flowers to me. Flowers today, flowers today. Instead of sending flowers, come back to me and hold me in your arms. Sending flowers to me. Send me no flowers today. Instead of sending flowers, come back to me and hold me in your arms again. You've been sending flowers to me. Send me no flowers today. Instead of sending flowers, come back to me and hold me in your arms again. Ever since the day that you went away, you went away, you went away. Ever since the day that you went away, you went away, you went away. Sending, you went away, you went away.
That a little. Woo! Shiny disco cat! Check that out.